and I think this ties into my thought was that with it in place, we should not wonder why our lives are a mess, because if we were under the authority of the Torah, the chaos would be far more manageable if we were under Torah.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody manages the chaos of their life in the world if they don't have the Torah. Okay? And I'm not speaking from, like, I've always been raised in it, so I don't know. I mean, I lived without the Torah, and I know what that's like. I don't know how you have a hope, how you're not. I can understand why so many in the world suffer anxiety and depression. What I don't understand is why so many in the body do. If you have your hope in him and you trust in him and have emunah, why would you ever have anxiety or depression? Because we're coming from a different place. And in that different place, you were under an authority of darkness, and letting go all those little darkness areas of your life is hard to do. So I'm not picking on you if you still suffer from these things. Realize that that's a part of you that's still living in darkness. Because if you're in light, you would never be depressed. If you're in light, you would never have fear and anxiety. You would never have insecurities, because in the light, none of those things can exist. So again, they're just showing you an area that you need to work on. So I'm not picking on you, mocking you, diminishing you. This is a rampant problem in the body. But the body, all of us came out of darkness. I don't think I've ever met anybody that didn't spend some time in darkness. And so darkness breeds those things. Remember, it says that you had a problem in your mind, your enemy's in your mind, and in that mind is when you're insecure and depressed and fearful and all those other negative things. This all starts off in your mind, and that mind, if it's under a darkness authority, is going to just flourish in that mess. Okay? So don't be even more depressed now that you still have more darkness in your life. Just recognize that that is an area you need to work on to find a way to walk in light. Have your mind in light. Focus on, I can do all things through Yeshua. Focus on, nothing is impossible. Focus on, he's got the plan. I fully trust it, even if I can't see it. Focus on emunah. He causes or allows all things because all things work for the good. Focus on all that stuff and stop that other thinking. We need to have thinking that's in that light, and then walk in that light, okay? All right, next.